Okay, doke, guys. I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet with you guys because I'm short and sweet. What a terrible joke. What is this that I have in my hand? Well, it's a weapon. Or if you don't do your basics, then I use this thing. Just kidding. Welcome to Physics Lessons with Becca. Now, do I know anything about physics? No. But I do know a thing or two about muscle-ups, and that you guys are about to get your first official one. Now, maybe, just maybe, you might have been able to turn one over on top of these big rings in week 4. But in week 4, we weren't starting from full extension. I had you guys still maintaining your false grip up on the rings for a couple of reasons. One, you don't have to shift your hands. And then two, the big one, and actually the real reason why I got this guy out is to maintain tension on the straps. When you use a false grip, it helps you keep your lats very much engaged and strong, and you can feel those straps being really, really tight. This is you. You only weigh 2.5 pounds right here. You got one little ring strap. And right now, we're going to say in that false grip position, your arms are very short. So right now, I'm going to grab this strap really, really short and kind of swing this weight back and forth. It's moving pretty fast back and forth, not doing a terribly big swing, but what you notice is there's no bending and breaking right here from the strap. Good, that's what you guys are working with right now. We are about to start extending our arms, which means your arms are gonna get longer. So your strap goes from here to here. Now I'm going to have to do the same exact thing because we want tension through the strap. It's just my swing is going to start getting bigger and bigger. I don't want any kinks in this strap or in my arms, so I got to stay long. And you notice this is just a much longer timing-wise swing versus this little short swing back and forth. There's an element of patience that's going to be worked into what we're doing today. Let's get to the rings finally. You guys need to decide at this point whether you still need to hang on to false grip, or if you're feeling pretty strong and pretty comfortable, maybe you start lessening that false grip a little bit, not into a full neutral grip, but maybe I start lowering my hands a little bit so I'm not quite on my wrist and maybe on this squishy part of my hand, like the padded part of my hand, just so you guys can, one, get out of that uncomfortable grip, but also start getting that bigger swing. A false, you can reach full extension with it. You have to kind of like flare out our hands. Bottom line, that stuff hurts. Now, if you're still working on those turnovers of sitting up and over in this full false grip, that's okay. You can get really confident with that. And as you're working through those reps, maybe you start trying to lengthen your arms a little bit. And the big thing is learning how to stay strong through your lats and keep tension on these straps. When I start getting into a longer swing, I'm doing everything the same. Jump to hollow, sweep to arch, looking for that tight hollow body position in the front. It's just gonna take longer. Hopefully your momentum from your kipping swing simply makes it feel easier because you're getting more momentum. So I'm gonna take my hands out of the false grip and then start exactly how I did week 4. Get ready to jump in a hollow, arch, big pull up and over. So if we lined up week 4 with week 5, they should look very, very similar, except one's just shorter, choppier because we have shorter arms. Remember this guy? We had shorter arms. The muscle up happened really, really fast. Now we're lengthening our arms. Now we just got to make sure I keep that tension all the way through my body. But couple things that might help you along the way. One, we said it last week, your toes. Be long, almost like sweeping the ground with your toes back into that hollow position. Look for them in front when you're doing that big kipping swing. See my toes right here, before I try to sit up and over. The other thing is that there's a way to keep tension on the rings by almost feeling like you take your shoulder and push it down. That's another good cue I use all the time. Keeping your ears covered, but staying strong and tight through those shoulders so we don't get loose. Let's keep our ears covered today. Keep my ears covered here. Then I'm back into that big turnover. Hopefully, this takes us all the way to the top of getting that first ring muscle up. If you're not quite there, just hang out on week 4 a little bit more. Practice more of those short arm turnovers. Next week, guys, we will be going over just some tips on connecting ring muscle ups and just finishing touches on the skill. All it is reps on reps on reps. Let me know how you guys are doing, and I'll see you guys later for one more week, week 6. Peace out.